My name is Anthony Armile. I've known Megan for three and a half years-ish.
My name is Megan Cassidy, and I have known Anthony for about 3 years. We've been together for 3 years, and we met on Match. I think what had happened was I had immediately ordered a margarita because I was nervous and all of that, and he had ordered a beer. I'm like, oh, you're that guy that orders a beer. But he had a big beard, and but he had really kind eyes. That was one of the first things that I noticed about Anthony.
My first impression of Megan was that this lady talks a lot. We went to dinner. I think I said 3 words, and she steered the whole conversation. We went to a Mexican restaurant about halfway between Fort Dodge and Cedar Falls.
We sat down and we had a couple hour-long conversation, and it was really good. It was fun to get to know him, and I had known him a little bit from messaging him and whatnot, but it was really fun to get to see his personality.
First kiss was actually outside the Mexican restaurant as we were saying goodbye that night.
I had just finished a full day of working because I was working at a church at the time. We went down to Des Moines for a baseball game and came back. I was hot and gross, and we had decided we wanted to meet. Just as we were saying goodbye, he looked at me and said, "Can I kiss you?" I said, "Of course you can." So then we did.
She does laugh a lot at my stupid jokes. There's a lot of times where I get a big sigh from my stupid jokes where she just doesn't think it's funny at all, but for the most part, she does laugh with me a lot.
Anthony is just really funny. He can take any mood that I'm in or any situation and make it funny, and he can make me laugh more than any other person.
I don't know, I think it would probably be her smile. She's got these 2 dimples that she gets on either side of her face when she gets real happy, and big smiles, and I know it's kind of infectious, so I think that might be the one.
Yes, I find Anthony very attractive, but I would say I really like his beard and his eyes. Just his whole face is pretty great.
She leaves her socks everywhere. She'll take her socks off, and then that's just where they stay.
Now I have to pick one of those. Okay, one of my biggest pet peeves is he snores unbelievably loud, and so I get so raging mad at night because I'm kind of a light sleeper, so I have earphones and I try and kind of sound it off, but that is probably my biggest pet peeve, is that he just snores and he can sleep all night. I guarantee that Anthony said that I said it first, but he said it first.
She always says that I did, but I don't believe that. I think it was kind of a mutual thing. I don't know who said it exactly, but she'll swear to a T that I said it first.
I think when he had told me that he was actively looking for jobs in Fort Dodge, we were both living in different areas and making long distance work, but I know we both knew that it wasn't going to be something we could do for a super long time. And so he finally said, I'm ready to move this relationship forward, and I'm actively looking for work here. I was a little more grounded here than he was in Cedar Falls, and so when he told me that, and when he was starting to get interviews and whatnot, I just knew, I'm like, okay, he wants this, and so do I.
It's just one of those things that instinct that just to go for it is what actually kind of drew me to it. So we went up to Minnesota on a fishing trip. She got me a fishing trip for my birthday. It was kind of a bust. I think we caught about 5 fish. So the morning we were leaving, we were going to drive from the cabin to Palisade Head Park in Minnesota. And that was going to be where I was going to proposed to her. So as we're driving, we're going through the Superior National Forest, and it's gravel and there's hills, and I'm nervous, and she's driving because she decided to take the first leg, and I would say I'm a better driver than her, so she was making me car sick as we were going down the road. So all of those things combined, plus with the nerves of proposing, I kind of took us off to like a small clearing off in the off the cliffside. We took our pictures and everything, and got down on one knee and decided to propose.
And I said, absolutely.
I like the support we give to each other. You know, we just got done with her student teaching. We just got done with her finding a job. She supported me in coming out and to get a job living out here. There's been some compromise on both of our ends when it comes to that, but just the fact that we're willing to support each other and just, you know, essentially just let each other figure out what we want to do in life and go from there.
I really appreciate how kind and how genuine Anthony is, and I think that that we are able to, as a team, become better people through both of our strengths. I think we compromise okay together. Some days are better than others. I think we are both better people because we're together.
Blue Moon, just because she's obsessed with it and she thinks it's the greatest thing in the world, and just everything's Blue Moon. It doesn't matter what beer she tries, whatever, she's just so excited about Blue Moon.
He would be like a dark chocolate stout because he's dark and handsome and just like cool.
You know, it's only been 3 years. We've had a lot of ups and downs in those 3 years, trying to figure out how long distance worked, who should move, who shouldn't move, what we should be doing with our lives. But regardless of all of that, I'm happy where we're at, and I'm happy where we're going.
I could not imagine life without Anthony. He just makes me better. He comforts me. He makes me laugh. He cares so much about my family and his family. So I'm just excited to live life with Anthony. I'm excited to live life and see where our future holds.